This question is from Kay, age 28, female, subject sexology. Why do French songs sound so sexy?
Well, thank you, S. Was that right? No, it wasn't S. It was K.
It was Kay.
Thank you, Kay, for your interesting question. It just so happens that that question falls outside of our principal area of research. However, I have vast resources of reference here, and I will endeavor to answer it nonetheless. Let me see. I will look in the book Psychology of Sex by Havelock Ellis. On page 39, we find the following. The possibilities of sexual selection in the Darwinian sense seem indeed to be capable of greater and more rapid development in the future. Even in our present phase of civilization, a large number of women and men remain unmated, many of them because they have failed to evoke the pairing impulse in the opposite sex. If civilization in the future tends to be free mating from the influence of those extraneous considerations which today enable the unattractive and the unfit to pair, the ideals of desirability become a more stringent mode of impairing. The process of selection, which leaves a large number altogether unpaired, would obviously be a strongly directive force in human evolution. From that passage, I would interpret your question to be, what about French music tends to cause more effective pairing? And the way I would answer that is the French music, I don't know if it's the music per se, I suspect it's the French accent, but to the American ear, at least, French is a very exotic sounding language. It contains sounds not heard in our language, and therefore it leaves, it's sort of like a white noise which allows you to read into it your own content. So if you don't know French, and you are an American listening to a French song, you would be listening to the strange sound of the language, not knowing what it means, and assuming that there would be some sexual content. I think that's what would perhaps well up from the subconscious, because what we have when we listen to white noise is you have thoughts arising from the subconscious or the unconscious mind, and in this case I would say the French music or the French lyrics in the French music function as sort of a white noise, and it brings up sexual material from the subconscious, because that is what most often comes from the subconscious when the American ear is exposed to white noise.